You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I forgot to wear green. Unfortunate. But we got lots of great deals for you today on the Experience Network. So please tune in. I got old, I got new, everything in between. You know how we do it. Let's get right into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fat Jack's Comicrypt here in Philadelphia. Hope you guys are having a lovely weekend, and if you guys are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, hope you're enjoying that as well. We are going to be here at the shop until 6 o'clock today, showing you guys some great books. We got old stuff, we got new stuff. I made sure to scrounge up the remaining silver and bronze stuff that we had in the shop to show you guys. As always, please comment anything you guys are looking for. Always happy to go digging. And I got, speaking of Tupac, I got some hip-hop variant covers today. I'll show those off a bit later. But yeah, if you guys claim anything, please just type claim and the issue and the number. And shipping here is $9. If you hit the $100 spending mark, shipping will be free. You're also welcome to build up a box over a couple weeks. If you want to try and hit that free shipping point, you are invited to do so. We take PayPal payments at fjcmike@comcast.net. And yeah, I think that's all you guys need to know. Please say hi as you file in. So I showed off a lot of Deadpool books last week. We had some really nice ones. I'll show off a few highlights from last week before we get into new stuff. Catch you guys up to speed on the we are on a delay between the platforms. All right. Hey Corey, hey Kenneth. How you guys doing? We had First Lady Deadpool in Deadpool Merc with the Mouth #7. Near mint for $100. This is a big key right here. This is a really nice book that I had. I had World of Wood #1, Dave Stevens. Very fine minus for $55. I had Amazing Spder-Man 182, very fine minus for $10. I had X-Force 48, near mint minus for $12. The infamous Cassidy cover. I had Star Wars Age of Republic Special variant, first appearance of Ahsoka in canon. Very fine near mint for $15. And Marvel Zombies #1, 4th printing. Very fine near mint for $15. And finally, I had first full appearance of Helverine for very fine near mint for $59.99. This book is going crazy right now. Yeah, and more. You have this?
Yeah.
Good. Now it's worth a pretty penny. Nowhere, huh?
No. Well, I found one of the two.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's better than nothing. So that's our quick review. The shop is still open, Jamil, so if there's some background noise, that is why. We are going to be keeping the shop open while we do the streams from now on. Just helps us, generate a little bit more. All right, so those are going to go back in the box. I am going to show you guys a few older books. All right. Take this chunk out right here. Zach, could I ask you to bring over the other stool? Trade your stools. So I have the complete image of this at home, but this is Amazing Spider-Man number 10 from the 2015 series. This is the original Spider-Verse series. This is part 2 of the Spider-Verse event. And people are selling the entire completed image, or all 6 covers, for ridiculous amounts of money, like $300 and more. Thank you. So I just did my best to price this accordingly. So I have a very fine plus copy of this at $50. Issue 10 is also the first appearance of Spider-Punk. So this is a really, really fun modern key. I'm a big fan of this one. So we are asking $50 for that guy. I'm going to kind of toss these up behind me so you can still see them a bit and undo that later. Hey, Zainin, how you doing? Stuff is in a pretty random order today, by the way, because I was just pricing up furiously as I found stuff. Avengers number 200, really fun landmark issue from 1980. This is a fine/very fine copy for just $15, and you can win a Toys R Us shopping spree when you buy this issue. $15. That would be a good bit of research there. David, who do you think won the Toys R Us shopping spree?
I would say Kitty City. Without any doubt.
Avengers 200. Oh, is that the messed up Carol Danvers issue? Yeah, what's his face wrote that? I know what you're talking about. Next up, I got Captain America and the Falcon, number 186. This is a really fun cover with Red Skull and Falcon over there. This is a very fine minus copy for $15. Yeah, seriously, I really wonder what's up with that. Zach, can you grab me any incentive variants with the new tag on them, please, from the long wall?
That's why it's not have like the Daredevil and Cat in here. I bought one of those from here, and I put them on my shelf.
Next up, I got Captain America and the Falcon, as he added himself onto the title. I have 190. This is a fine copy for $10. Cap and Falk take on Nightshade. But I mean, I love this. This is a great Kirby cover. The crackle is just the full background. So that's my kind of thing right there. And the issue after that is 191. Captain America and the Falcon 191 with a nice Stiltman appearance. One of my favorite D-tier villains. Fine copy right here for $10. $10. All right, what else we got? I got Fear, number 26, for any Morbius and Gil Kane fans. This is a really fun cover right here. This is a fine copy for just $10. Really out there kind of cover. So Fear number 26, featuring Morbius the Living Vampire. Try and do this. Basically, be able to semi keep up 8 issues at a time. All right. Adam number 21. This is a Silver Age book. This is a beater. Good Plus is what I have this at, and this is just $5. A villain has stolen Adam's size-changing belt, and he wants Adam to tell him how to use it. Otherwise, this cat will probably kill him when he's shrunken down. Good Plus, $5. Adam number 21. Ha 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 ha. Thank you. That's a lot that we didn't sell. That's unfortunate.
It's me, Zach.
You can grab any box in the. Hi Zach.
Hi, Zach.
You can grab any box in the office. I'll advertise it.
I can.
Yes. Yes, you can. Next up, I got Daredevil number 85. Very good / fine copy. This comic has been victim to the white pages not being so white anymore. Very good / fine, $10 for this really fun gladiator appearance. Yep. Gil was on like most early Morbius stuff, right? I mean, I feel like I don't know what he didn't do. What Morbius he didn't do at that time. You know what I do need is a lid to boost the computer up a bit. I don't have the stream open on my phone, but when we have, we'll say any double-digit number of viewers in here, I will take a tour around the store to show people the changes that we have been making. We have a lot of great books and collections coming in that I would like to show off a bit. Gil Kane covers, Frank Robbins interiors on Morbius. All right, well then let's capture those 13 people and let's show them what we've been doing around the shop. We got new systems to keep our books up on the wall, J-Channel. We're going to get more of that up as well. But we still have that Adam West Batman 200, by the way. It's only $150. Yeah, signed by Adam West, Batman 200. Pretty cool book. We got new end cap displays with just all sorts of fun books. You know, lots of Spidey stuff. It's anything you guys see, throw it out there. Gil Kane covers. Who's the co-creator of Morbius? Well, Gil's a co-creator, I thought, right? Got some turtles over here. We got a collection of retailer exclusive variant covers. So some modern books, but some really nice pieces. David Nakayama's variants around this time were excellent. Really cool Gambit one. Spider-Man variants, Betsy Braddock, X-23, Deadly Genesis, X-Men, Amazing Spider-Man 27, Virgin variant, and non. Greg Land, Spider-Man Virgin variant, Predator stuff. A lot of cool books. A lot of nice books. And we're just trying to, get stuff out there and in front of people's faces. King in Black 5, that's a really fun cover right there. Hulk 7. So, lots of good stuff. We also redid our slat wall over here. Employee picks have been moved over a bit and added to. We have one of my favorite Thor arcs I've ever read, which is called Prey. Donnie Cates brought Donald Blake back. If you guys are wondering where he was, Donnie Cates answers that question, and the answer is nowhere good. And we got a new number ones display, getting all these number ones out and giving people places to jump in if they're trying to get into comics, and also just pitching you some cool series. Omega Men, I think, is an unspoken or an underrated Tom King book. In the office, not the back room. I said office, not back. Omega Men is a pretty obscure 80s property, and I feel like King is kind of into that thing, and he really invigorated them. Donnie Cates was in a bad car accident, and he sustained some injuries to his head, I think, as I understand it. So that's why he kind of fell off the Hulk book, and I think Brian Stegman took over. Same thing with Vanish. There were a couple books that he was writing at a time that he had to slow down on while he was recovering. People thought that it was personal life issues, but it wasn't. It was unfortunately that accident that happened to him. But he's on the mend, and I look forward to his return because, his Venom run is fantastic. His Thor run is fantastic. He's got a lot of good stuff, and I hope to see him back soon. New stuff as always. Yeah. New stuff. More new racks over here of some nicer stuff. Anybody into those classic Godzillas? Classic Marvel Godzillas right there. Hulk, Miss Marvel, Avengers World, Sonics, Spider-Mans, X-Men's, Star Wars, Scotty Young, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers. We're trying to diversify the stock a bit, and get it to be more interesting. So any of that interests you guys, please feel free to shout out at any time. So the signed books came from in the building, meaning that they were sitting in the office. So stuff like that must be from Mike. Maybe he got them signed at some point for himself. I don't know. It's a little tough to track down. I can definitely ask Mike, but we're just kind of clearing out and cleaning as much as we can, and putting up good stuff for sale as we find it. We did, but we're already very, very low, John. We're already very low. Like, I think one board pack and one backpack or something like that. So, we'll keep ordering them, but it just takes time for them to come. And also all our supply prices did go up. Yeah, that's what's up with Cates. So I hope he's got some stuff planned, because there were a lot of series that he had to kind of stop working on, and a lot of series that he was going to write that he didn't get to write. All right, let's take a quick brand new detour. Oh, there you go, Zanin. That was a few years ago. Wow, I didn't even know about that. But before my time here. I met Neil at a convention when I was younger. But there you go, Jason. I've only been here a little bit over a year now. Talking about me? Brand new from this Wednesday, Amazing Spider-Man number 45 came out. This is the 1/25 incentive variant cover, and this is a very fine near mint copy. Actually, a little bit nicer than that. Near mint minus copy for $15.99. Batman and Robin number 7. Oh, Cates. Well, it's hard to tell inflection behind a chat, a comment. I don't know if you were making fun of me or something. Batman and Robin number 7. 1 in 25 variant by Simone Bianchi. This is a $10.99 copy, and it is near mint minus condition. We've been pricing our incentives more based around the actual eBay sold market. So some of these are higher than our usual $14.99, and some of them are lower. Also new from this week, Black Widow and Hawkeye #1. This is a really fun George Perez remaster piece. Very fine, near mint for $17.99. This #1, at least the main cover, is a hot book still. This is the foil variant. This is really fun by Mahmoud Asrar. Really big fan of his stuff. He's a great modern Marvel artist. This is a very fine near mint copy for $10. Fall of the House of X #3. This is Art Adams, right? Or is it Nick Bradshaw? Oh, it's Nick Bradshaw. Nick Bradshaw. I get them all screwed up. Nick Bradshaw on this 1 in 25 incentive. This is a $19.99 sticker price we're asking for this one, and this is a very fine near mint condition. Helen of Windhorn. I'm really excited to read this book. This is the team from Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow back on a new book together, back together on a new book. This is Dark Horse that's publishing this. Helen of Windhorn #1, Tom King and Bilquis Evely. I'm probably saying that wrong. This is the design variant, or sorry, not the design variant, the 1 in 10 incentive variant. Very fine near mint for $9.99. They are reprinting the entire Secret Wars series. I'm sort of over it, and them doing foils for all their facsimiles, but Marvel loves to do that. This is issue 3 of the Secret Wars facsimile series, and this is a very fine near mint copy for $9.99. Next up, I got Miss Marvel Mutant Menace #1. This is actually from last week.
Yeah, the new tag.
Well, it must have been in the wrong spot. $14.99 on that one. Napalm Lullaby, brand new Rick Remender book. Always happy to see his name on something. This is a, I'm going to say, very fine near mint copy of the 1 in 10 for $9.99. These are all great books, guys. Like, really good stuff to jump into. You know, as far as the #1s go anyway. But yeah, these are all great ongoings. Sinister Sons #2. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant by Edwin Galman, and this is $12.99 for this one. Symbiote Spider-Man $20.99. This is the design variant, and this is a very fine near mint copy for $9.99. We actually had the 1 in 100, which was a Greg Land Virgin variant, and that sold earlier this week. I was happy to see that. Could I get a water, Zach? Please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to read Napalm Lullaby. Sacrificers was really good. And that must be returning soon. Remender's other Image series. Thundercats #2, we got a few variants of that. We got an action figure variant right here for $9.99. I'm just going to skip over the grades because these are all very fine near mint or higher. Thundercats #2. This is a black and white Jay Lee variant, $9.99. We got Declan Shalvey variant for $9.99. And I'm surprised this hasn't gone yet. But Ultimate Black Panther #2 design variant. This is the Killmonger design of the Ultimate Universe Killmonger, the new one, for $9.99. All right, so that's what came out this week. And Wednesday will be yet more books. I'm a little bit behind on my reading. And by a little bit, I mean like a week and a half as far as quantity of comics is concerned. All right, let's jump back into some older books. I got Phantom Eagle #16. Sorry, not Phantom Eagle. I was afraid I was going to do that. Marvel Superheroes number 16, featuring Phantom Eagle. Very good plus for $6. Phantom Eagle is a pretty obscure wartime Marvel character, but this is a really fun Herb Trimpe cover right here. And we're just asking $6 for that copy. Got a couple Millie books from Marvel. Millie the Model number 187. This is a very fine minus copy for $15. Very fine minus. Next up, we got Mad About Millie, which for all I know could have been the same book. I mean, if this had 187 issues, it's got to be. Anyway, Mad About Millie number 11. Very good plus copy for just $5. The white on this cover is definitely a bit dirty. Why did I not write the grade on this? GI Combat number 106. I had it at $8, and I didn't write the grade down, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a VG, featuring the Haunted Tank. Huh, somebody had a note on this, actually. They called it a very good VG+, so very good to VG+. Marvel's attempt to duplicate DC's enemy Ace. There you go. Jamil, out shopping with my daughter. Did I miss any big books? Big? Nothing big. Nothing too big yet. Besides the Lady Deadpool, I guess. But if you're talking price-wise, big. No, nothing big yet. But I do have some bigger books to get to. So definitely stay tuned. I kind of forgot my own system here because I'm trying different stuff. But I should have taken down what I already got up. I just had some Bronze Age Avengers and Caps. Oh. This string is saving my life right now. So I'm going to pull those down. I'm going to put these there. These can go back, please, and thank you. Thank you very much. All right, I'm taking down these. Yeah, pretty inexpensive books. Yes, I have some more expensive stuff that I will get to in just a little bit. All right, these are going back in the box. Fred was nice enough to drop by, say hello. Was that yesterday or 2 days ago? But hope you're having a good day, Fred. I am parched. All right. Anyway, we got those. I'm gonna give up on that system. Trying new stuff, trying new things, and sometimes they don't always work. Anyway, GI Combat, VG or VG Plus, if you're feeling generous, $8. All right, these are some early Ditkos. These are really fun. Konga. This is Konga versus the Mole Men. Is a good / very good copy for $15. I was surprised to actually see some eBay sold listings for these specific issues of Konga that I have. But yeah, this is early Ditko, and it's if you're a fan of Ditko, this is a great book. I flipped through it a bit. It's very fun. And if anyone's interested in any particular books, I'm happy to open them up and flip through, just to show you guys the interior and the pages and stuff like that. I should have turned on Do Not Disturb. Next up, I got Konga. I don't know the numbers on these. I think they just have like dates on them. Like that last one was Konga January. This one is Konga for the May. This is a good copy for $6. Dick Giordano on the cover, and Ditko on the interiors on this once again. This one does not have Ditko on it, unfortunately, but this is Konga for the June, the June issue. This is a fine minus book for $18. This is surprisingly clean. Next up, I got Konga's Revenge, which is a different Konga book. This is a good plus, primarily because there's some writing on the cover. But this is a good plus copy for $10. Konga's Revenge. All right, I had to throw those in there before I showed you more Marvels and DCs. You know, mix it up a little bit. And in fact, I'll chuck this to the back because a little bird told me that Duke might like that book. Where he at? Anyway, Amazing Spider-Man number 186. This has no barcode, which I guess was their version of the direct edition. But this is a good / very good copy for just $5. It is pretty beat up. I don't know. Maybe it was his first book getting canceled or something, and then he had his revenge. Really fun. Spidey cover. Reader copy for just $5. FF. Pretty beat up, but VG minus is the grade that I assigned to this guy, and I am asking $19 for it. Early FF. Anything centered issue from the early FF run was fantastic. Of course, you have This Man, This Monster, all that good stuff. So, beautiful Kirby covers. Peter Parker's college graduation issue. Okay. He would later return to college. Next up, I got Incredible Hulk, number 176. When I found this in the back, I got excited because I saw the yellow Hulk text, and I saw a 1 with a 3-digit number. But this is 176. Fine minus for $9. Crisis on Counter Earth. That's a funny little nod to DC right there. The text here is really funny. So you're looking for the president, are you? Haven't you guessed yet? I am the president, and I sentence you to death. That's great. Incredible Hulk, 176. Fine minus $9. Avengers, 156. Very fine minus for $8. Really fun Kirby cover right here. Yellow Jacket, Vision, Iron Man, Cap, and Scarlet Witch. Yes, that should be the same Counter Earth because these do look like animal or humanoids, you know. Yep, Trimpy cover. That's what it was, right? Trimpy. Yeah, that makes more sense. Also an Adam Warlock issue. Yeah, there you go. Counter Earth. Next up, I got Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 60. Speaking of the giveaways on comics, I really want to know who won this Columbia 10-speed racer. I want to know who was like, man, I really could use a new bike. I'm gonna jump in on this comic giveaway. This is a newsstand copy of issue 60, fine / very fine for $10. It's a pretty unique Spidey cover. I like it. All right. Got a few Silver Age DCs. Got Adventure Comics number 367. Fine plus for $22. Looks almost like the other Spider-Man cover. You think it looks like a Frank Miller? That's very interesting. The shading is just so strange, you know? Like he's bottom lit. It's just very dramatic, but I like it.
Yeah.
because
I'll have to research who that is.
at different levels and show customers different things.
This right here, I don't know. You have to ask Zanin if this is an Adams cover or not. I'm not really sure. But anyway, Fine Plus for $22. Adventure Comics $3.67. There's not enough of like a full of a face in focus. You know what I mean? Like the faces are very far back for me to know if it's Adams or not. Adventure Comics number 378. Very good / fine for $8. I could do that. Well, which one now? The Frank Miller? Because I feel like they really didn't credit much cover art, I feel like, at that time. Yeah, and they would always do vague credits when they would just say storyteller. So Roger Stern, Ed Hannigan, and Jim Mooney. And there's no credit for cover artist. So it really always bothers me. Hey Duke, how you doing? It was Neil Adams. There you go. You were right. Neil Adams on 378. But not 367? I think that seems right. Adventure Comics 378, very good find, $8. Could be a name. How you doing, Nick? Adventure Comics 388. This is a really funny Supergirl book. This is a fine minus for $6. This is the evil robot that Brainiac programmed to break Supergirl's heart. Next up, I got some late Strange Tales issues that I was very surprised to see any sold recent listings on eBay for. Strange Tales number 174 is a very good / fine copy for just $13, featuring Gollum, one of my favorite obscure Marvel monsters, and they made him very purple in these days, which was really fun. But yeah, very good / fine for $13, and I have an even better copy of the same book for a $25 price point, and that would be Fine Plus. So a bit better. The thing that's holding it back, obviously there's a few spine ticks, but the thing that's really holding it back is some dirtiness on this white text right there. Next up, I got 176. Strange Tales 176 this is going to be a very fine minus copy for $10. Wow. There you go. Zanin did some research for us and found that Frank Miller did indeed do the cover on Spectacular Spider-Man 60. Well, for any Frank Miller fans, I mean, that's a great cover. Definitely worth that. Hey, Pastor Michael, how you doing? I have not checked the email today, so I apologize if you responded. Yeah, there you go. That's a pretty unique book then, in my opinion, because Frank did not do much Spider-Man to my knowledge at all. Pastor, I didn't see if you responded to my email at all, but I will check after the show. Last Strange Tales book before our break is going to be 177, fine minus for just $4. Not so much hype behind this one, but that will be our final Strange Tales book for today. We will be right back after a quick break. Don't go anywhere. I got lots and lots of cool books to show off.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Welcome back to Fat Guys Comicrypt in Philadelphia. Hope everyone is having a lovely Sunday and a lovely St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Got lots more cool books to show you guys. Old, new, everything in between. Oh, yes, please hit that like if you have not already. Got a nice Luke Cage book right here. This is Luke Cage Hero for Hire number 9. Is going to be a fine copy for $40. Luke versus Dr. Doom, an encounter that I did not know had happened, but this is a really fun cover. Is that a Doombot back there? That is a terrible Doombot. Things looks like it's made out of copper and rust. But yeah, it's a fine copy for $40. Zanen, there you go. Hero for Hire is for you. Sweet Christmas indeed. Zach, could I get some bags and a Sharpie? Or I have Sharpie, but some bags. All right, well, that was my final older book for the time being. I mean, I've shown these Captain Marvels before, but I can show them again with lightning speed. Nah, I'll get back to that old stuff later. How about that? I'm going to show off these books real quick. I got Thor God of Thunder, number 2. This is a very fine plus copy for $30. Paperbacks. Love and Rockets, number 1. Really cool indie book right here, Love and Rockets. This is number 1. This is going to be a very fine plus copy for $100. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
Bag that up for Zana. Love and Rockets 1. Detective Comics 850. First assembling of the Gotham City Sirens. Really beautiful cover by Dustin Nguyen right there. I never remember how to pronounce that last name. Very fine plus for just $15. And I have on the notes here that this could use a press. I know Jeff loves to say that. Spder-Man 2099, number 37. This is a very fine minus copy for $15. This is a pretty cool Arthur Adams cover for Astounding Wolfman number 5. This is a very fine plus copy for $35. Guardians of the Galaxy number 5. It's an Angela Key right here. This is a very fine near mint copy for $10. I got Captain Marvel, number 17. This is a near mint minus copy. Second appearance of Kamala Khan, and this is $30. And finally, from this pile, I have Batman, number 657. First cover appearance of Damian Wayne for $30. This is a very fine plus copy. All right, we're going to take a trip to another place of goodies. All right. Still got the Secret Wars 5. Main cover still here. Just saying. Here's a few modern books that I really enjoy. Fight Club 2. Number 1 and 10. Fight Club 2. Huh. I didn't know they did a second Fight Club book. Lorena, I will have to look for those. Take a screenshot of your comment. And I will take a look for those. Off the top of my head, I am not sure. Indie stuff, I have to kind of dig for here because the older stuff is very much buried in the back. But I will keep an eye out for those, Lorena. Amazing Spider-Man number 7. Very fine near mint for $10. $10. Yeah, it sounds like a little bit more of an obscure book. So, I mean, definitely I'll ask around within my network. This is first Spider UK. $10. This is a really cool arc, the go down swinging arc. This was the final arc that built up to ASM 800. This is $7.98. This is a very fine plus copy for $5. Next up, I got second printing of $7.99. This is $10 for this very fine plus copy. Pretty messed up issue because Norman transforms his grandson into a goblin with the Carnage symbiote. The Osborns don't have a great family legacy, but this would lead to a lot of other cool storylines. But this is a really cool cover. Second print, so a little bit more rare. We're asking $10 for that guy. He must have. We're still open.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I'm trying to be
Yeah, we didn't want to bargain.
Oh, you're fine. We usually run a live stream on Sundays, and I still am, but we're just keeping it open so people can still walk through.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Any questions, please direct them towards my friend Zach here.
All right.
Hello.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 5. This is a very fine near mint copy for $5.
You want to browse?
No luck on those yet. I'm sort of just asking around different shops to see who has them, because it's just a very, it's not a very sought after item, I guess. Spider-Gwen number 25, Gwenom Part 1. Second cover appearance of Gwenom. This is very fine, near mint for $10. Yeah, sorry, Corey. It's just it just seems to be a bit of a harder item to find, so I'm not having a ton of luck on that yet. But know that I'm still keeping an eye out. Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1, hip hop variant. This is a really fun one by Wilfred Santiago. It's a fine minus copy for $10. It's got some cover wear, which is why it's at the fine minus point. I think that's a little low myself, but we're asking $10 for that one. Avengers #1 from this latest Jed McKay run. This is a kind of like how would I say, like a kawaii version of the anniversary covers that they were doing, complete with the barcode box and everything. So pretty fun. Very fine near mint for just $5. There hasn't been really any dad jokes in the comments today. Surprisingly enough, Pastor Michael's not feeling it today, I guess. This is Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones. Not sure what issue off the top of my head, but yeah, issue 2. Really cool variant right here for just $5. David Nakayama. David Nakayama on another great cover. He's a variant master. Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #1. A really fun book right here. This is a Dynamic Forces variant with the cert right there. This is a very fine near mint copy for $15.
If you have a trash bag, you can take them apart, put them in the trash bag, and it's a lot easier. Yeah. Okay.
Zach, do we have broken down?
You want me to get broken down?
I mean, it saves you some time later.
Like the ones that aren't.
The ones that are not built, if they're okay with that, but I'd rather do that. Why couldn't Lady Sif give a rousing speech? Why couldn't Lady Sif? She had a Thor throat. Mike Tyson has to say that one. Batman Spawn War Devil #1. Very fine near mint for $10. I've shown all these off before. A couple Black Panther books from the 4-issue mini that he had. This is #1 from the mini from 1988. Hashtag ice cold Elias. Black Panther #1. I'm going to call this a very fine copy for $5. This is #2 from the same mini series for $5. Also very fine. This is a variant of the What If Miles Morales series. #1. What If Miles had become Cap. Very fine near mint copy for $5. Superman Son of Kal-El #1 variant for $5. Also very fine near mint. Strange Academy Finals #5. Very fine near mint for $5. Hellions #3. This is a cool variant right here. These are all retailer exclusive variants, by the way. Very fine near mint for $5. Still got plenty of these Thundercats if you want a more classic Thundercats comic. This is the Wildstorm #1. And this is a very fine plus copy we're asking $10 for. Spider-Woman Hip Hop, very fine, $10. Did we do those turtles? I feel like we did. How about Turtles Jenica? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Jenica #2. This is a very fine plus copy for $5. I like that, Jason. I'm gonna do that. Great idea. This is a variant for Jenica. $5 on that book. This is from a micro series, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Leonardo, number 4. This is the cover A. Very fine, near mint for $5. Do we have enough broken down ones? Great.
Yeah, I mean, they separate them.
Micro series number 8, featuring Fugitoid. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles character. I gotta just say TMNT. It's just way easier. Character that I'm not familiar with. Very fine, near mint for $5. TMNT, Ultron Empire. Oh, I guess Fugitoid is a Krang adjacent character. This is number 1, very fine, near mint for $5. Number 2 of the Ultron Empire, very fine, near mint for $5. Number 2 variant cover for Ultron. They're calling it the sub cover. Very fine, near mint for $5. Yeah, this looks like it's from the original mainline IDW TMNT series. This is issue 9, cover A. Very fine, near mint for $10. How about some Scotty Youngs? Ultron Forever, sorry, Avengers number 1, or Avengers Ultron Forever number 1. Scotty Young variant. Ultron Forever. This era of Ultron content was pretty fantastic. Rage of Ultron was a really amazing book, a hardcover that actually was important to the mainline Tron lore. Scotty Young, Spider-Man and the X-Men variant. This is a very fine plus copy for $5. iBoy, Glob Herman, some fun obscure X-Men inclusions in this cover.
Obscure. Those are A-listers. Glob Herman.
I love Glob. He's a great design. Hercules number 1, Scotty Young variant, very fine, near mint copy for $10. Mighty Avengers number 1. I really like this lineup. White Tiger, Monica. I didn't remember Spidey being in that lineup. Huh. Very fine, near mint for $5. Mockingbird number 1, Scotty Young variant. I guess this one is a little bit more rare. Very fine, near mint for $15. Angela number 1, Scotty Young, Asgard's Assassin. This is a pretty fun book. Very fine. Plus for $8. Captain America White number 1. This is a bit lower. It's gonna be more like a fine / very fine for $5. This one's pretty funny. Avengers Standoff, Welcome to Pleasant Hill number 1, Scotty variant. This is going to be, I would say, a fine copy for $5. Some cover wear and a nasty corner right there, but just $5 for that. And Thor #1. This is the very first Jane volume, I'm pretty sure. Scotty Young variant, we're asking $10 for. Can I get it out? This is going to be a very fine minus copy for just $10. I'm just making sure that this is the first Jane volume.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah,
80 years out.
yeah, because I recognize those covers. So I mean that's a bit of a key right there for just $10.
Yeah.
Everything else is secondary.
Yes. I think
What else we got?
I love Oyster.
We got a couple signed books, or this signed book in this box anyway. Uncanny X-Men #295. This is in really good shape. I'm going to call this a very fine plus copy. We're asking $20 for this, as it is signed by Brandon Peterson. Signed by Brandon Peterson. David loves to talk it up with the customers. Uncanny X-Men #267. This is going to be a very fine copy for $8.
Who's that character? I want to know.
Who's this?
Yes.
I don't know. I was
I
gonna
don't
just.
know who she is,
Yeah, I don't know.
which is rare.
Yeah.
I want to know who she is.
Hey Eddie, how you doing?
What number?
267. We're moving around today, Eddie. We did a tour earlier of the shop. We're keeping it interesting, you know, moving it all around. This Transformers anniversary cover is really fun. Just $5 on this one. That's a steal. I feel like that's a steal. Transformers #22. Fine/very fine for $5.
This is only the third appearance of Gambit.
I was reacting to
It's only the third appearance.
that's only the third appearance of Gambit.
So she is coming to Fan Expo.
Yeah, it might. David has that is known. Pretty funny. No, Zane, and I was reacting to Zach, not David.
I know there's
G.I. Joe #9.
I'm looking for guests.
Small rip on the bottom of the cover here. So this is going to be probably around a 6 or 6.5. Just $5 for that one. I never played this game, but Dead Rising Road to Fortune #1.
absolutely.
Very fine. Very fine near mint copy for $10. You got snow over there. Dang. Thundercats #7 from Marvel's Star Comics. Very fine near mint. Actually, sorry, very fine plus for $10. It's got a little bit of age to it, just a little bit though. Yeah, it's nice out today over here in Philly, at least. Did I show this off? Wonderful Wizard of Oz 5. Scotty Young cover. $5. That's funny. This is the Cirque du Soleil book, I guess, that they did. Forgot about this. Ka #1 custom edition. Very fine plus, I would say, for $8. It's 14. I mean, spring has, I think, sprung over here in Philly, but that does not sound like fun.
Her name is Leanne Shen. She's a host of the Shadow King who called herself the Shadow Queen, who appeared in like 10 issues.
Huh. There you go.
I was like, I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
Do you want me to write A to Z on the page or no?
I was gonna say, is this just your Facebook profile picture, or
A
Huh?
to Z or just leave it?
what do you mean?
Write A to Z on the box or just leave it?
Where'd you get that box from? That was just in the back.
No, you told me to grab a box from the office.
Oh, they were already in that box.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. Well, if it's not full, I really think we should probably just use it, and just until it's full. Ka was overrated. $250 nap for me. That's funny. That's a dollar amount, not a temperature. More anniversary covers. I am a big fan of Black Knight, so I like this one. Avengers number 273. Very fine plus copy for $5. G.I. Joe anniversary. I think you guys have seen this before. This is a lower grade copy because of a nasty crease down the cover here. I don't know if you can kind of see that. Yeah, it breaks. Yeah. So we're just asking $5 for that one. There you are, Eddie. I recognize that profile pic. Tales of the Teen Titans. Number 85? Can't really see the number. Number 55. I'm gonna yell at Jeff for his sticker placement. He covered my issue number. $5 for that book right there. I really like this cover. Oh, you were lost down a rabbit hole of Facebook short videos. That's funny. That's how I am on Instagram. I mean TikTok also, but I'm surprised this still hasn't gone up. I mean, well, because the first teaser came out and she didn't show up in it. Astonishing X-Men number 9, first appearance of Danger, the physical embodiment of the Danger Room. This is going to be a very fine plus copy for $5. Lock and Key from the Sandman universe. This is number 1. This is a black and white variant here. Very fine, near mint for just $5. Batman 21. Pretty iconic New 52 run from Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. This is a very fine plus copy for $5. I didn't even think this was a key. Why are these in here? Huh. Strange. X-Men Legacy 249. Very fine plus for $5. Oh, good. Yeah, I never read Lock and Key myself. There's more Sandman Universe stuff than I thought there was. X-Men Legacy 253. Very fine plus for $5. Oh, things got out of order. I was so close to greatness. 252. X-Men Legacy 252. Very fine plus for $5. This is a great cover right here. Superman Adventures number 25. Remember the Superman? I always do that. Superman show on WB Kids. This is just $5. This is looking like a very fine plus copy. Pretty nice. Are there going to be any Ghostbusters incentive covers? I mean, to my knowledge, they're not doing a Ghostbusters book. I don't even know who. I mean, I guess IDW still has Ghostbusters rights. I don't know if they're doing any Ghostbusters books. I don't know. I liked what the heck was it called? I liked the last Ghostbusters movie, but I don't think they need to keep going. Afterlife, thank you. I don't think they need to keep going. All the ghosts were caught. Yeah. Well, you are educating me, Sam, because I didn't know that was happening. I mean, are we getting any incentives? It's really going to be dependent on what our orders. I'd have to see what our orders say about that, because that'll determine if we get any incentives. Usually we don't order, if it's IDW, we don't order a ton of IDW, so maybe not. But stay tuned. You have us on social media, I think. Stop destroying my childhood. Brightest Day number 4. This is a really nice cover. This is in actually really good shape too. This is like I'm gonna say a near mint minus for $25. I mean, any of these reboot movies are ultimately cash grabs, and I think Afterlife was like the best version of one of those reboots that I've seen so far. You know what I mean? Like they included everybody they need to include. They had actual good actors, as the main cast, stuff like that. And I thought it was well done, but I do not think they have to keep going. But of course, if there's money to be had, they will. There's just no that's not true. There is a small amount of good original movies, and it's all indie companies at this point. A24 just sold off some of their stuff, unfortunately, but A24 and forgetting the other company, but stuff like Problemista and Love Lies Bleeding and Drive Away Dolls are all good recent movies in my mind. Afterlife was a good farewell to what was they should have stopped there, really. Part of the problem is people are scared of new and the buzz around it. Oh, I see. Melting Pot, book 3. I don't know why he grabbed this. I don't know why Jeff grabbed this, but it's only $3
For this box.
No, this book.
$3. No, I'm saying, why is it in these bins if it's $3?
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's a new arrival. $3 for Melting Pot. This is like a fine or fine plus. What?
Nanny and the Ultra Maker.
Oh, really? That's fine.
Because Storm's a child at this point. You know how she gets.
I thought these Weapon X books were worth way more. Did these crash? Huh. Marvel Comics presents number 78. Those Barry Windsor Smith Weapon X covers. I thought they were worth a lot more. Maybe these are just beaters. I mean, they're really not that bad. 78, I'm gonna call a fine/very fine, and it's just $5. And 79, I'm gonna call the same, fine/very fine. I'm gonna call it $5. I mean, these are amazing covers, so I'm a big fan. Anyway, we will be right back after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
By this time in our journey, we had been on the trail of a very elusive creature for about 96 hours. But all the hard work is about to pay off. Oh, crikey, there she is. Oh, by the markings, I'd say this one's at least a 9.8. Oh, she's a real beauty. A true mint copy. Oh, this one will make a fine slab on anyone's display wall. Oh, she's a feisty one, though. Look out, look out! Mint Hunter Comics is the place to find that mint comic you've been searching for. Mint Hunter Comics, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
My name is Mark Weiss, and I am the founder and president of an organization called Comic Books for Kids. 6 years ago this month, we embarked on a journey of passion and heart. Our goal was to make a difference for children in hospitals and cancer centers. We want to thank our friends for allowing us their support and for providing us with the means to make so many happy with their gracious give to us.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.
I didn't have enough time to change locations during the break. Meg 2, you always pop in at the end. Late bird catches the worm. I missed the Weapon X Marvel Comic Presents issue that I had. It's a real low grade though. You know, it's probably like a very good VG plus maybe, but it's just $3. And that's all the Weapon X that we have. It's okay, I forgive you. Don't worry about it. This is a terrible angle. I hate it. I'm not doing it. Bam, how about that? I like that. That's better. I'm going to show off some bigger books real quick while we near the end of today's show. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Halo graphic novel preview. This is the first Halo comic that I've ever seen that was ever made. This is $100 we got on this one, and this is in really good shape. Honestly, this is like a very fine plus. Yeah, I would say it's hard to find this in high grade. This is $100. You're very welcome, Make 2. I am glad that arrived safely. Yeah, these are head knockers from NECA. They're bobbleheads. We got Frankenstein, the Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy. Those are really fun pieces. I opened them up, made sure they were complete. They were indeed. We got Hunchback figure and a Bride figure. Dracula's dragster. Model kit from Polar Lights. This is sealed. She's never been opened. I love the monster model kits. Those are a lot of fun. And also some Stargate figures I discovered in the back. Sure. The package is pretty beat. So I just have this at $9.99. Elsa Lanchester. But this is from a really fun series by Sideshow Toys. This is real old. How old is this? Or is it just beat? Yeah, 1999. So pretty old. Again, the box is beat up. Primarily on the bottom there. So I just have it at $9.99. Happy to move that. You let me know if that's of any interest to you. Halo graphic novel preview.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Oh my God, I love it.
I may do a few other things you're not familiar with.
I love how fancy this is.
These Halo books. Sure. Sure. I mean, but it's still going to be, $9 for shipping. And I would say build out a box, except this is a figure. So I don't know if I could, combine it with much. It's kind of going to have to be in a box by itself. If that's okay with you, you let me know. Halo from Marvel Spotlight. This is a first print. BG. Oh, this doesn't have a price on it. I'll do the actual Uprising.
That was my favorite California.
Yeah, just because it's going to be a bigger box, so it's definitely going to cost us $9 to ship.
She's very famous, and I know her face.
Halo Uprising #1. I mean, these are all in beautiful shape. These are like very fine near mint. These are this batch that I'm working with right now are all consignment books. So these are the prices that they're asking for on them. I'm not changing them. You know what I mean? Like I'm not messing with those. But we're just trying to get some nicer stuff in here. So some of that is going to be consignment. He's got this at $96. He's got #2 at $98. #3 at $96. And #4 at $94. Captain America 25, very fine near mint for $20. Thunderbolts, very fine near mint for $25. Very fine for $20. I think these kind of tanked as well. The Thunderbolts ones. Thor God of Thunder #4, second appearance of Gore, the God Butcher. He's got two prices on these. I'm going to say the higher one, which is $25. Immortal Hulk #2, very fine for $15. First appearance of hit villain Dr. Fry. Hey CJ, thanks for tuning in. Spawn #1, near mint plus. I mean, I would call this a near mint minus myself, but again, I did not price these. This is on consignment. $35 for that book right there. All right, just like 5 minutes left, guys. Get your claims in while you can. Captain Marvel #17. This is the second appearance of Kamala Khan. This is a near mint book for $20. Is that 20? I think it says 20. I'm just trying to read his handwriting here. We'll call it 25. Call it 25. Oh, this is a fun one. What If featuring Planet Hulk. #1. First appearance of Scar, the Hulk's son. Very fine copy for $30. Yes, please check out our eBay store. That has just been linked. We are constantly updating it. We got a lot of inventory on there. Some oddities, some sets, some single books, stuff like that. So please give our eBay shop a visit. It really helps out. When we're not here, there's a lot of good stuff on there. We just packed up 3 orders today that will go out tomorrow. So we're on top of the shipping. This is a really, really cool modern key. Linky no worky, why not? Hulk #1. First cover, Red Hulk. First appearance of a new Winter Guard roster. I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, okay. So we're having trouble with that link for some reason. This is a near mint copy of Hulk #1 for $75. Really fun. Red Hulk. Everyone's having a bad time with that link. Right. We'll fix that in a moment, guys. We'll get you the actual eBay link. But anyway, it's just Fat Jack's Comicrypt on eBay. I don't know why that wouldn't work, but oh, and since I had packed up stuff, another item sold. We got 100% positive feedback right now, which is lovely. Is it maybe the double C in the middle there of Comicrypt? I don't know. Anyway, we have, how many items do we have up right now? I'm just curious. We have 233. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Jason. We have 233 active listings right now. We have 50 sold items. So we are keeping stuff moving on there. So again, we appreciate your support on the eBay. And in most cases, shipping is calculated. Gotham City Sirens 21. The later chunk of Gotham City Sirens was low prints. So this is these are all a bit more rare. Very fine near mint. Gotham City Sirens 21 for $10. Gotham City Sirens 22. Very fine near mint for $10. Oh, okay. There we go, guys. That link should work. We're finding some real crazy stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this before. Flame him, Corey. Get him. We got a pretty crazy Golden Age collection the other day. The other day being yesterday, of Nyoka the Jungle Girl. It was I think a Fawcett publication that I just didn't know about, and this woman had been reading it since she was a kid, so she had 11, like issue 11 to like 70, something crazy like that. So I gotta, and duplicates in that too. So I gotta go through that, price those up, probably throw those on eBay in sets, because again, it's like consecutive issues. And then she has some Nyokas from a different publisher as well. So probably like mid to low grades, but some crazy Golden Age stuff for sure. And she said she had more, so hopefully we'll get even more Golden Age stuff in there, in the shop. Gotham City Sirens 23 is a very fine near mint copy for $10. Gotham City Sirens 25, very fine near mint for $10. 26, very fine near mint for $10. And those are all my Gotham City Sirens. How about some Lego variants? Uncanny Avengers number 12 from Volume 1. This is a very fine plus copy for $10. Those I really want to play those Lego Marvel games. They did like 2 of them, and they actually look really fun, and they have like great character inclusion. Like Man-Thing showed up, a bunch of stuff like that. Really weird choices. Master of Kung Fu, 126 variant, very fine, near mint, $15. Did we do the new animated adventures of TMNT? Well, I'm going to show them in case I haven't. I don't remember doing so. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, New Animated Adventures, #1. Very fine. Plus for $10. Oh, we're already over time. I didn't even realize. All right. I'll show the last Turtles book that I have from that New Animated Adventures. This is #2. Very fine near mint for $5. I'm gonna make you guys nauseous by picking up and throwing the computer across the room. But yeah, Ed, let me know about that. Again, it's just it's a pretty large box that I'm gonna have to use for this. So, let me know if you're interested. If not the end of the world. I'll take you guys back over to my desk. And while I am doing so, I will thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Happy St. Patrick's Day once again.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Star Trek, Doctor Who.
Oh, I know Doctor Who.
Again, check out our eBay. We got lots of good stuff over there that's always hitting the shelves.
Oh, yes.
And follow us on social media. Fat Jack's Comicrypt, 1C in the middle. It's a common mistake. It's okay. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Hit us up when we're not here. I'm going to show off our loose figures real quick. I'm going to show off our Funko Pops and our toys. Just put these displays in. A lot of loose Marvel and DC figures. We got Toy Biz from the 90s. We got Marvel Legends, from the past few years. So, just trying to keep it fresh in here. Again, we appreciate all our viewers, new and old. We appreciate your business and your support. We'll see you guys next time. Same time, 4:30 to 7. What's next week? Next week is the 24th, Palm Sunday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope everyone has a lovely week. And catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.